There are some people that are not ready to listen to advice. They are not in the seeking mode. And so when they come across advice from someone else that someone else says, right? Like, hey, like you should do ABC, they're not gonna emotionally like be ready to absorb that information because it's gonna go in and out the ear, and they're not really going to understand that information or the content that the other person shared with them because they're not really seeking. And so when they're not seeking, they aren't going to fully understand the idea or the advice or that crumb that is given to them. If you are physically there, mentally and emotionally, you're probably not, because someone's sharing or giving their advice to you and you're not really seeking, you're not really asking for a solution to your problem. They're just giving it to you without you really asking for it, right? And so in this case, it's like, for example, someone giving you a gift, but you really don't want the gift and you really don't want to accept this present at all. And so it's the same scenario in this case where when someone is sharing their 2 cents story to you, you're not really wanting to accept it, right? And so you're just kind of like, okay, thanks. Like it just goes in and then it leaves, right? And so that is why like advice can serve in both ways, where it's really important to read the situation and to see, okay, like is this other person party ready, or are they seeking for a solution to their problem, or are they asking? Because if they're asking, then it's different, right? And then you share what you have to share. But if they're not really asking and you're constantly just like badgering or constantly just like hovering with your like advices, then that's where it gets kind of, I guess, overwhelming, and people don't really want to like hear it and they don't really want to like digest that information. So I hope that makes sense.